Thank you very much for having us here tonight. I'm just going to talk real quickly about where New Hampshire has been on choice and where we seem to be headed. For almost 30 years, we've had strong pro-choice majorities in the New Hampshire legislature. Republicans and Democrats have worked together to keep the government out of women's personal private decisions. The choice community has protected insurance coverage of contraception and repealed statutes that criminalized abortion. We gave women access to emergency contraception at their pharmacies and repealed the dangerous and unconstitutional parental notification law. It was only 4 years ago now that now U.S. Senator Kelly Ayotte took the parental notification law all the way to the Supreme Court, where she lost and cost the state over $3 million. These are just some of the ways that we have all fought to put women's health and safety and privacy first in New Hampshire. November 3rd was a dark day, the day after Election Day, for pro-choice supporters as well in New Hampshire as well as throughout the country. As you know, these results became clear evidence that a woman's right to choose was about to be challenged more seriously than it has been in over 3 decades. Here is where we stand today. We had 210 pro-choice state reps. We now have 96. We had 15 fully pro-choice senators. We now have 6. And now here is the more interesting and I think positive part, and that is that there are 103 reps that still need to be identified as pro-choice. We are hoping that some of you might be able to help us identify these new reps, because the thing is that these numbers don't match public opinion in New Hampshire on choice. They just don't. So we are hopeful that we can get some of these folks over to the choice side, because that really does represent New Hampshire. The people of New Hampshire asked for change in the economy and the creation of jobs. And it's now very clear that the GOP leadership has decided to seize this opportunity to force an anti-choice agenda on New Hampshire. But we are a pro-choice state. The UNH Survey Center recently released 2 important polls. One asked people what they thought the most important issues facing the state legislature were. Abortion was tied at 1% with the repeal of gay marriage. A second important poll confirmed years of prior polling that New Hampshire is overwhelmingly pro-choice. New Hampshire as a whole is a pro-choice state, with 43% saying that abortion should be legal in all circumstances. 45% think it should be legal in limited circumstances, such as in cases of rape or incest or when a mother's life is in danger. 9% do not think it should be legal in any circumstance. And 3% are unsure that NARAL Pro-Choice New Hampshire and Planned Parenthood of Northern New England are collaborating on all actions. The many reps that need to be identified as pro-choice just need to hear the voices, emails, and letters from the people. So please, if you can help in any way, please see me after, and thank you to everybody who's already agreed to help start researching this with us. NARAL Pro-Choice New Hampshire and Planned Parenthood of Northern New England are collaborating on all actions. And if you could please sign our joint petition, that would be a great help for us. We can also provide letters to the editor, model letters, if anybody needs that. And you could join our email list, and we could give you action alerts. And one more thing I wanted to add was that today, the parental notification hearing has been scheduled in Concord for February 28th at 10 a.m. And we are going to really, really need support for this. So we hope, I know it's a bit of a drive, but we can carpool, we can work it out. We really need people to come and show their support. And that would be Monday, February 28th at 10 a.m. And now Carrie will give you a look at what's happening in the state country.